degree and cloudy. The forecast tonight is 1 and cloudy. There is currently a snowfall warning in effect. Here's the latest news.
From CBC News, The World this hour.
AI lets us accomplish some pretty incredible things. From voice recognition to self-driving cars, some say it's even set to revolutionize desk work, just like industrialization optimized manual labor. Even the creation of this very video was assisted by the use of AI. AI, more specifically machine learning, has been integrated into our daily lives in more ways than we can even imagine. Autocorrect, search predictions, mapping the best route to get to campus. Every domain, AI is bringing about a more convenient way of life. Every internet company has the goal of retaining as many users as possible, and in doing so, they've found that using AI has been incredibly effective. You can see how with products like Siri and Google Assistants, it's so convenient that our market has accepted the trade-off of privacy and targeted advertisements for the added benefits.
But do we really know what was in those terms of service? For AI to function, it needs colossal amounts of data, and it mines this data from everything we do, our text messages, our phone calls, our questions for our digital assistants. It uses all of this information to build a huge network of causes and effects, of little patterns and trends in our data that helps it make predictions about the future. But let's take a simple example. You go from listening to happy songs to breakup songs on your phone, and that tells the computer that you're probably going through a tough time. So when later you go on Amazon, it advertises chocolates and ice cream. And when you go on Netflix, it shows you sad movies. It knows what you want, when you want it, and we've kind of come to expect this at this point. But the implications are further reaching than that. Imagine AI knowing more about your life than your own parents. It can do this by analyzing trends in what you do and comparing them to every other computer user in the world. And the scary part is that it keeps getting better. Every day we use our technology, it iterates, it learns, it sees what worked and what didn't, and it just keeps building and evolving. It's becoming more and more powerful by the second.
If you ever want to see just how much data they have on you, check out your Google My Activity feed. Here you can see all the data that's been collected. By default, this includes search history, chat history, location history, and more. To see all the data, go to the Download Your Data page and scroll through. Here you can find things like image uploads and voice recordings.
AI development requires the efforts of software engineers to make frameworks to handle the data artificial intelligence needs. Electrical engineers are required to make technologies that can collect data, infrastructure to store it, and devices that can use AI to enhance their performance. An expert in political sciences and ethics is also needed to resolve issues around how AI is being used by big companies and government.
What would you think the biggest concern for AI would be from a political science perspective?
Sure. Well, there's a concept in political science, not only in political science, of the surveillance state, which is the state spying on its citizens. Data about people on a large scale that they can use to create algorithms to manipulate voter behavior, to manipulate public opinion, and AI facilitates that to a tremendous degree.
I'm Dr. Shaolong Yang. I'm a faculty from Huazhong University of Science and Technology in China. On an engineering perspective, I think the biggest concern about AI is the consistency. For instance, when we apply AI technology in surgery tech device, we need to make sure it's functioning well without losing control. Otherwise, it's a human life that we are risking.
The same way you can have a military-industrial complex, you can have an intelligence-industrial complex. It's hard to see a way to put a brake on it or to, in some sense, mitigate the impacts that this has. But that shouldn't stop us from trying.
Priorities, I think, are to find a way to balance the benefits and the concerns. Only by doing this, we can make the new technology achieving its goal without harming others.
And I think one thing we can do is talk about this a lot with each other. And so I would say all is not lost. There's no reason to be pessimistic, but we should be realistic. And that includes realism about the benefits of human contact.
In the future progression of AI, it's going to be essential to find a balance between the desired fast growth and power and the need to respect privacy and human rights. This technology has the potential of greatly benefiting so many aspects of the world, but the consequences need to be considered to achieve a positive outcome.